Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ujaha and something just happened. In this video I was actually going to originally cover the Arbitrum Odyssey. It's week 2, week 1's now over. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out, it's on my channel. Week 2 is basically here, and in week 2 we were meant to basically use two different protocols, Yield Protocol and GMX, and do a variety of different activities on these two applications in order to basically complete the eligibility criteria for the week 2 Arbitrum Odyssey NFT. But something has changed. Let's get straight to it. Arbitrum have just tweeted literally just a couple of minutes ago saying the first week or so of the Arbitrum Odyssey has been very exciting to say the least, but we've decided to pause the Arbitrum Odyssey as of now, to be resumed after Nitro is released. And let's go down and kind of read what actually has happened. So during mainnet, Arbitrum has capacity throttling in place to keep traffic at moderate levels. Like Ethereum, when traffic hits capacity, the layer 2 gas price increases automatically until the traffic surge slows down. Why is this even important? What's basically going on? Well, essentially, gas fees on Arbitrum have really skyrocketed. They've gone up significantly to the level where it's almost the same as ETH layer 1 gas fees. And you might think, then what is the point of the layer 2? The layer 2 is meant to be there for scaling, for making transactions faster, quicker, and more importantly, cheaper. That's currently not the case, and I think one of the main reasons why is because everyone is trying to fill this criteria for the Arbitrum Odyssey. Everyone's doing transactions on chain, and yeah, as a result, gas prices have gone up. Now, when I was just playing around with these two protocols, Yield Protocol and GMX, which I was literally just about to make a video about just an hour or so ago before this kind of tweet just came out now, well, gas fees were ranging between a few dollars to $20 per transaction that I was doing. Certain things are a little bit more gas intensive, so they did require a little bit more, but you know, that is quite a lot. I mean, bear in mind that when we first talked about Arbitrum on the channel, transaction fees were $1, if that really. And you know, to pay over $10 for your transaction, it's not really worth it, especially when you consider that activity on Ethereum, especially because we're in a bear market right now, has kind of died down slightly. And because of that, gas fees on Ethereum are relatively low. I say relatively because it's still quite high. I mean, if I were to just do a transaction on Ethereum right now, or let's do one on Arbitrum right now. So I've just got a little bit of ETH in this wallet. So let's just see how much this transaction will cost. I think on Uniswap this might just cost a few dollars. So $4 here. And if we go to the Ethereum network, I don't have much ETH on this wallet. Let's have a look here. I'm guessing it's going to be $7, right? So it's not really too good. Your layer 2 should really scale these gas fees down. And ultimately, the reason is just because of the Arbitrum Odyssey. Everyone is trying to do their transactions. So unfortunately, they've paused it for the time being. So there is no Arbitrum Odyssey for the time being. So let's carry on. In a post-Nitro world, Arbitrum will have significantly more capacity before it begins to hit congestion. This will make transactions consistently cheaper and the user experience much more closely aligned with a typical Arbitrum journey even under heavier loads. Because of the heavy load being put on the chain causing higher than normal gas fees, we've decided it is best to pause the Odyssey until Nitro is released so that all communities and projects within Arbitrum continue to have a friction-free experience. We'll be sharing more very soon regarding the Nitro timeline, but once we have launched Nitro, we will coordinate with GMX and Yield on announcing when week 2 will recommence. So, as I just mentioned, I was about to make 2 videos on these 2 protocols for week 2, but they're on pause at the moment. Now, the good thing is, if you were already ahead and you did the week 2 task already, which I've done on Yield Protocol already, well, you'll still get credit, so that's okay. And then they say that whilst it wasn't an easy decision, they're going to try and make Arbitrum as welcoming and seamless as possible. And they say that Nitro is just around the corner. So Nitro, hopefully this update is going to help scale Arbitrum to another level. Until then, we just kind of have to wait. Arbitrum Odyssey is unfortunately on pause for the time being. I think for those of you who have completed the week 1 task, which was to basically bridging funds over to the Arbitrum network, well, you can claim your NFTs. you can go to this website. I will put a link in the description, Project Galaxy, and on here you can basically see the two NFTs that you can claim. The one for everyone who bridged is Enter the Odyssey, and you can claim this. Again, unfortunately, you have to pay gas fees for this, but I think it was only about $1 or $2. I think now that the Odyssey is on pause, we should see gas fees go down to $1, maybe even less. And for those of you who use Hot Protocol, which I did mention in the video as well, I told you that it was going to be the one with the most transaction or the most volume. Well, you can claim your Hot Protocol Arbitrum Odyssey NFT if you were using their bridge. So you can claim them both here. Project Galaxy fortunately will pay your transaction fee for this one, so you don't need to worry about that. So yeah, go claim your NFTs. At least you've got them ready in your wallet. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a quick update video about what's happened, basically why it's on pause. I try and keep you guys updated for when it does come back online, because I was really looking forward to it. I thought, the Arbitrum Odyssey is really exciting. Lots of new protocols, lots of things to try out, lots of things to learn, but it's on pause, so we'll just have to wait and see when that comes back online. So that's pretty much the update for the time being. If there's any other future updates, of course, I'll let you know on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my newsletter as well. I'll try and get a piece out pretty soon on that. Like the video, that really helps. I really appreciate all your support. And of course, I'll be back with another video soon.